Hey everyone, welcome to another War Thunder video on the B-25 USA Frontline Bomber. This is the same intro screen you've seen maybe on a couple other B-25 videos. All of the callouts are on the left-hand side there. I've trimmed down a 17-minute battle to about 11 minutes and put in what I feel are some of the more important points. I am going to be making a point at the end of the video about bombing versus ground targets, so you may want to just take a look at those as you're doing it. The difference in points is noticeable, and I think it's worth mentioning at the end of the video. And we're going to be using the B-25 as not just a bomber but a heavy fighter, and I'm really loving it. That's why you've seen quite a few B-25 videos. I'm just really enjoying the B-25 right now. I'm grinding out the PBJ using the B-25 to do it, and it's quite a bit of fun. Here we go. These clouds are great. They're going to really help us get to a target that's otherwise pretty well protected by the base. Base is really close to the base targets that we're going for. So we're just going to, as much as we can, stay in the clouds until we get there. Well, as you can see, that didn't last long, but we don't have to be climbing at this altitude. As long as we have clouds, we're actually safer to stay in them. So I'm actually going to dive down here, get in the clouds, and then speed up the video a little bit. Okay, here's our base. Verifying the bomb doors are open. And we're going to do something a little different here. We can't destroy the base anyway, so I'm just going to drop 2 bombs here and save the last bomb for some ground targets that we just saw when we were on our way over here. Okay, you can kind of see the path we're taking to get back to this tank column is to line them all up in a straight line. You certainly don't want to cross over the top of these and just, maybe hit one. But by dropping it in the whole line, even if you miss the one you were aiming at, you might hit the next one. Or maybe you'll catch multiples. So we're going to come up the tank column from behind them to drop our last bomb. So although this is a tank column, usually at the end of a tank column or in the middle or somewhere in there, you'll see vehicles and AA. And those are much more vulnerable, so that's what we're targeting. I'm trying to shoot the medium tank here. I have fire though, so we're batting. Try to do that. You can see we got a couple targets with our bomb. What I'm doing now is I'm just making a wide turn to the left, and I'm going to cut back to the right so that I'm still lined up on the tanks when I come back. See if I can take out a couple more of those easier targets, the AA and the vehicles with my 50 cals that are on the front of this B-25. I do have the belt set up for ground targets, but they're still not suitable for a medium tank, even if you take it from the back. So we're just going to take out the easier targets on this column. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to skip ahead again. So what I want to point out here is this SB2C5. So this is a dive bomber with gun pods. So instead of just 220 millimeters, he also has 450 calibers. And he's doing a great job on these two planes, enemy planes up in front of us. He's going to take out that Yak and the PE-8. My plan was to go help this guy, but he certainly didn't need it. But it sure makes me want to go check out that SB2C5 and fly it around a little bit. Okay, so there's only one enemy plane left now. Laguna Boy. Kind of looking around for him. Getting really close to their airfield, so I need to turn around. That's a really good turn for a frontline bomber. It's very good handling. Certainly not a fighter, but it's okay. It does really well. And there's our last enemy fighter up there. So we're going to play aggressive. I don't know that SB2C is right beside us here on the right, but I don't know if it's has ammo. He did mention he's returning to base, so I'm not sure he can even participate. So we're going to use those 50 cals in the front of our plane and see what we can do. Even if I can't get a direct shot with my 50 cals in the front of the plane, we have a lot of turrets that we can use. Just anything we can do to help win this match. Winning the match is worth quite a bit of research. It's 120% bonus on research, and it's 67% bonus on Silver Lion, so it's certainly worth doing. And this P-51 was in the middle of that dogfight, but watch this. I don't know if he saw me, but if he did, that P-51 just did a beautiful job of baiting this plane into a vertical right in front of me. Just really made my job easy. I didn't have to do much maneuvering at all. Just unleashed the 50 cals on him, set him on fire. That was just absolutely beautiful. And that's it. That's the last plane. End of match. Ready to go to the recount. Okay, so this is what I wanted to point out, the difference between bombing and hitting the ground targets, bombing the bases. You see the bases, we got 3,358 Silver Lions, ground targets 1,372, and 2 of those were with the 50 cal, so more effective to bomb a base than bomb 2 ground targets. Okay, that's it guys. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.